Guys, how are you doing? How have you been? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and in today's video we're going to look at industrial analysis. This is topic 2 of strategic management. I hope you've watched the other videos in topic 1, the introduction of strategic management. So let's get right started. Before I can start off, let us read the verse of the day. As I always say, we need to grow spiritually and not just academically. So let us read that verse and prepare ourselves both spiritually and academically for the future ahead. So, what is industrial analysis? First of all, industrial analysis is a tool that facilitates a company's understanding of its position relative to other companies that produce similar products or services. Understanding the forces at work in the overall industry is an important component of effective strategic planning. So before you can actually start out, as you're trying to plan your strategies, you're trying to carry out strategic planning, you need to first understand the forces at work in the overall industry. So understand those forces that are driving the competition, that are driving the market, the overall forces in the industry actually. So they're telling us that industrial analysis is that tool that will facilitate the company's understanding of its position relative to the other companies that produce similar products. So you get to know what is your standing in the market. How do you stand if they were to put you together with your competitor? What do you weigh? So you're understanding your position in the market. And then we have industry analysis enables business owners to identify the threats and opportunities facing their businesses. Like they've told us, we are trying to understand the forces at work. So you need to look at the external environment, the internal environment, look at these threats, look at the opportunities facing your business. And you also focus your resources on developing unique capabilities that could lead to a competitive advantage. Why are we talking about competitive advantage? Remember, in my previous video, we said these are one of the major objectives of strategic management, to achieve competitive advantage. So just like they've told us, with industrial analysis, you're trying to weigh your position in the market compared to the other companies, compared to your competitors. So you need to make sure you have a competitive advantage. Understanding the company's operating environment helps the business owner to formulate an effective strategy, position the company for success, and make the most effective use of the limited resources of the small business, just like I've been explaining. So the first step in the industry analysis is to understand customers, competitors, suppliers, and substitutes, among others. First, understand the person you're going to deliver to, that is the customer. Understand the other person producing similar products, those are your competitors. Look at your suppliers, your substitutes, among others. So we're going to look at these people in detail. Who are the suppliers? When you're looking at suppliers, what do you need to evaluate? What do you need to put emphasis on? So you need to look at how many potential suppliers do you have? How unique is the product or service that they provide? Why did you choose those suppliers among all the other various suppliers? And how expensive would it be to switch from one supplier to another? Then what are their terms and conditions? These are things you need to look at as you try to evaluate your suppliers. Then we have competitors. When you're trying to analyze your competitors, you look at how many rivals do you have, how many competitors are there, who are they, and how does the quality of their products and services compare with yours? Do they have competitive advantage or what? So you need to know the quality of their products and services and compare that with your products. You also look at what strategies do they employ while they run their businesses. When you look at buyers, you need to know how many buyers do you have, how big are their orders, how would it cost them to switch from your products and services to those of a rival. So for example, if it is really easy for somebody to switch from using your bread and switch to a cheaper bread, then you need to sit down and weigh all those options. So how much can it cost them to switch from your products and services to those of a rival? Are your buyers strong enough to dictate terms to you? You look at that also. Then the substitutes, you look at what are these substitutes, pricing of the substitutes, and their availability. So that is all for today. In my next video, we shall look at the industrial forces, So stay tuned, subscribe so that you don't miss